Well, only 8 IVF clinics are in Alabama. 3 of those are in Huntsville, and out of those 3, 2 of them have labs. But by next year, only 1 IVF lab will be left in the Rocket City. Our Gabe Glassman spoke with what will be the last remaining IVF lab in Huntsville and preparations for more patients.
They have been in the community for 20 years. Dr. Harper was the first IVF clinic in Huntsville.
Huntsville Reproductive Medicine PC, or HRM, is an in vitro fertility clinic in the area who will be closing at the end of the year. Dr. Andrew Harper started the center more than 2 decades ago in 2003.
As an infertility doc, and I'm grateful for him pioneering that first IVF lab in the city.
Dr. Brett Davenport says he used to work under Dr. Harper before starting his own IVF clinic called the Fertility Institute of North Alabama.
To form an IVF clinic from scratch, I now know what that's like, but at the time I did not. It's very humbling to be able to first work under him and then be able to actually go and do what he did myself.
Davenport stresses the need of IVF clinics for some struggling patients.
When you are struggling to have a child, there's only so much you can do before you've got to have help.
With Huntsville Reproductive Medicine closing, Dr. Davenport's clinic will be the only IVF lab in the area. He says it's an exciting opportunity.
We are definitely expecting, to be able to serve some of the patients that we haven't gotten to serve, yet.
So what's next for the patients of Dr. Harper? For those who have had an IVF procedure and have frozen embryos, HRM, the clinic closing, is building a plan to keep those safe. For those who haven't had any treatment yet,
it'll be fairly easy. You transfer medical records over to our clinic and we will have a consult with you and we'll resume your care and figure out best next steps.
Patients of the clinic do have options when it comes to their medical records. The clinic has already said those records remain confidential and they can be released to the patients directly or they can be transferred to a physician of their choice. In Madison County, I'm Gabe Glassman, Fox 54 News.